Hi guys, happy Sunday. Today the 31st of August 2025 marks the end of so many teachers holidays. Schools are gonna resume tomorrow, not all though. So I just felt it would be very important for me to come up here. Let's have a chat. Especially for new teachers. Guys, just give me 1 minute. Let me share this live, please. Yeah, so we're back. Especially for new teachers, those who are going to start as fresh as kindergarten teachers, ESL most especially. For people who are teaching back in Africa, you don't have any problem. Those who are teaching in America, you do not have any problem. Those who are teaching in UK, you don't have any problem. You see these people teaching in countries where English is the second language. You're teaching English as second language. Yeah, you have a big problem. Yeah, you have a big problem. But don't panic, okay? Gone are those days when people did not know what to do. Like some of us when we started, it was not a very common thing. So we had a lot of problems how to get in, so many things. So I'm here to just encourage all those who are starting school tomorrow. And yes, it's difficult, but don't panic, okay? There are some channels you can concentrate on. Yeah. So today I saw a write-up by Muxi ESL. So many of you know him already. He's an ESL teacher based in China. So he's also a content creator, and I've learned a lot from his channels. I would like to introduce that channel to you guys. We also have other channels you can join, so you can have tips. You see your friends who are just in the field with you, you can share ideas together. That might be of help. So today I came with a write-up that was made by Muzi ESL on Instagram. He titled it "How to Start the New Semester Successfully with Young Learners." Young learners, by saying we are talking about kindergartens, right? Let's say 0 to 6 years old kids, and that's the most difficult age group. You are from Turkey. Nice to meet you. You're welcome. Please, if you have any question, feel free to drop it on the comment section, and I'm gonna definitely reply. Okay. Nice to have you here. Teaching young learners is like being the sun. Your energy helps them grow, shine bright, stay flexible, and remember fun is the best teacher. Yeah. The first thing you have to bear in mind while you're teaching young learners is the fact that you are a reflection to them. If you seem sad, your kids are going to be sad. If you're happy, your kids are going to be happy. Whatsoever you do is going to reflect on them. That's the first thing you should put in your mind. Shine bright, stay flexible. Stay flexible, as it says. People who are teaching in America and UK don't have this as a problem. But you see, you and I teaching in Turkey, in China, and all your other countries which have English as a second language, you have to be very flexible. You can't just stay on the same spot and you expect the kids or the class to be interesting. No, we don't do read and understanding here. No, we do action. Yeah, so you must be very flexible. Send it to Kim. Hoş geldiniz. Hi, Aiden. You're welcome. Now, number one point he jotted down was teacher wellness. Dress comfortably but professionally. It boosts confidence. Yeah. You know, when it comes to young learners, there are a lot of extra things we do, like sitting on the floor, jumping, running. You know, people who teach universities and higher age groups don't do all of that. So when it comes to a teacher who teaches young learners, you should make sure you dress very comfortably. Number two, drink that coffee, stay alert and upbeat. Number three, team up with co-teachers, role play activities to clarity. Like if you get into the class, right, you want to show an example of what you're going to teach on the day, you can use one of your co-teachers and do the drama so the kids can see and follow up. It helps the kids to understand better. Number 2, first week, stay active, smile, and praise often because kids mirror your energy. If you make learners fun, they will stay curious. He's trying to say that you should praise the kids very well. Things like, very good, congratulations, you did it, wow, great job. All those things help kids to stay active in your class and to find the class interesting. Number 3, where am I? No, the next point, learn memes, use eye contact, and show genuine interest. Assure kids it's okay to make mistakes. Yeah, we have this set of kids who are always shy, like they are scared of making mistakes. So if you give them an open arm, let them know that they can make mistakes. Okay, not when they say something that's wrong, you laugh. That's going to discourage them. Okay, so you have to give them the floor, make them understand that even you as a teacher, you're prone to mistakes. You understand? So when you say that to kids, they are free, they can make mistakes, and from their mistakes they are going to learn the right things. So make sure you give them an open arm. I mean, the first week is very important. Take note. Include short breaks and use educational cartoons, songs. Yeah, cartoons and songs. Yeah, you can use super simple songs. Yeah, they have interesting songs. You can use, check my channel, I have channels where you can see songs for kids. Very important. Plan simply. Okay, write a simple lesson plan. This is just the first week, you're just getting to school. It's not necessary for you to jam packed, like you want to just teach, I mean, the whole syllabus in a week. No, let them relax, let them feel at home. Your plan should be very, very simple. Use clear pictures, real items, or props to help kids understand. We have flashcards, we have puppets, we have pictures, we have, I mean, sometimes when I get short of things, right, I use my phone to show pictures to my kids. You understand? So those are some of the things that you can use to make the kids understand your lesson better. Follow teaching techniques. Number 1, warm up songs. Okay, warm up songs or movements. You can use warm up songs. If you check on YouTube, just type warm up songs, like for kids, warm up song for kids. You are going to see a lot of such songs which are going to help you for your circle time in the morning with your kids. Okay, movements. There are sometimes you will not just want to use songs, right? Because there are times that you feel like the song sounds like noise to the kids, so you just prefer to just do your lessons without the music, right? You just ask kids, stand up, sit down, hands up, hands down, hands forward, hands backward, hands on your head, hands on your ears. Such movements are very important for the beginning of your class to get the attention of your kids. Present clear visual inputs. Practice. Make sure you practice what you're going to teach your kids the next day. See, failure to practice is practicing to fail. I'm telling you from experience. If you get into the classroom when you did not plan what you're going to teach on that day, a 30 minutes class can look like 3 hours because you did not plan. So make sure you practice, you plan what you're going to teach on that day. You're going to say that your teaching is going to be very easy. Produce creative use, right? Produce, like you have to bring out what you have practiced and what you plan for that class. And review, quick and fun. Review means you're gonna make sure you find out if the kids actually understood what you taught them after the class. Like, just ask them some very few questions to see if the lesson was well understood. Number 4 point, we have game tips. Play group games, not too many one-on-one games. Okay, not too many one-on-one games, especially to classes where we have a lot of kids. I heard in China you guys have a class of about 50 kids in it. I don't know how you do it, but trust me, God is your shepherd. God is your God is your strength. How do you do it? Like I'm still trying to understand. But then if you have a very big class, make sure you play group games. Like you're gonna share your classroom into either 3 or 4 groups, depending on how many kids you have, and it makes the game gets finished easily, and kids are not gonna get bored. Because if you have to play one-on-one games, I usually play one-on-one games, but my one-on-one games most of the times are games that they're going to play like 1 minute per kid, 1 minute per kid. But if you have a game that's going to take like 3 minutes per kid, and you have to play for the whole class, trust me, your class is going to be messed up. Pick suitable game pairs or groups. Now, there are some kids who don't just align with others. You have to try to study your classrooms. These kids who are very lousy, very, I mean, naughty, you have to make sure you share them, pair them up with kids which are kind of calm, you understand, to make the game go smoothly. If not, you won't like the game at all. Demonstrate games, but don't over explain. Yeah, you have 30 minutes class. If you come into the class, you should not take like 10 minutes just explaining what you're going to play. No, 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 no. The kids get bored. Okay, you can just take like 1 or 2 minutes. Do it as snappy as possible, because see, you don't want these kids to get bored. Trust me, you don't want to see them when they are bored. So make sure you don't spend so much time explaining that game. Do it practically. Like you can take one child in front of the class and do it with the child. I mean, now avoid repeating the same games. Kids get bored so easily. I mean, our ESL kids, they get bored so easily. Kids who speak English as their first language, they don't have a problem with this. You can play games with them. I mean, the same games with them as many times as possible. But you see these ones, if you play a game with them today, you're not going to play that same game with them tomorrow. They will tell you this is the same game you played yesterday. You cannot. They will tell you. They don't care your feelings. They just tell you that they don't want that same game. You played it already with them yesterday. So you have to make sure you're ready for a new game every day. I'm telling you out of experience. Never force them to repeat again and again. Never. Never. They are going to report you to their parents, and you don't want the outcome. Be flexible with game rules, cause fun games. Be flexible with game rules, cause fun comes first. Okay. Now here he's trying to say that before any game, you have to make sure you set the rules. Okay, make it very clear to them. It's easy with some of you who are teaching in America and UK because your kids will understand you better. But with us teaching ESL, at least maybe some of them will not understand what you're saying, but just try to do the actions. Like before the game, you tell them everybody has to stay quiet. That's rule number 1. Number 2, nobody's standing up. I mean, you're making sure you're doing the action. Nobody's standing up. Number 3, nobody is going to drink water. Before the game, make sure you give them drinking water time. Everybody is going to drink water. I mean, 2 or 3 minutes. They drink their water, and as they settle down, make them know that that's all. Nobody's going to stand up again. Number 3. And number 4, nobody's going to the toilet and all of that. I mean, just put the rules straight. Okay? Make them know. Let them know that once we start the game, nobody's standing up because it's going to cause distractions. Choose games that match the content. Yeah, this is quite a very difficult point, but I'm going to assure you that if you try to match your game with the topic you're teaching, you have very great results, because kids learn from games. Yeah, while they play, they're gonna learn. Yeah, so just try to match. It's hard, I won't lie. Having a game that matches the topic you're teaching is kind of hard, but try. Go to Pinterest, go to Instagram, even Facebook. There are some of my games I take from Facebook, so it's very helpful for you. Make sure you match your games with the topics you're teaching. Hundreds of games on Muzi ESL channel. Yeah, like I told you guys, Muzi has a channel on YouTube. Yeah, so you can check Muzi ESL channel on YouTube. He has a lot of games for ESL teachers. Number 5, resources. Prepare everything in advance. Props, PPTs, flashcards, stickers, rewards. Yeah. If you know you have a class in like 1 hour time, make sure you prepare ahead of time, my dear. If you can even prepare a day before that, it will be better. I mean, for your own good, to avoid tensions and forgetting some of the parts of the game. I mean, some of the instruments you need for that game. Maybe while you start playing the game, you're gonna realize that one of those tools are upstairs. You will not leave the kids and go upstairs to go and get that particular toy. You understand? So make sure you prepare your instruments before your game time, before your class. Very important. And also, some of the things you can prepare: props, PPTs, flashcards, stickers, and rewards. Yeah, rewards are very important for game. Yeah, it must not be a physical reward. There are some schools, like currently my school, they have banned stickers. We no longer use stickers, but we have other ways of rewarding kids. I think I have a video on that on my channel. You have other ways of rewarding them. Like, you can tell them, we are going to the park. If you don't play the game properly, you're not gonna follow us to the park. Another one, you can give them happy faces on the board, sad faces, hearts, stars, and all of that. You understand? So those rewards are very important when it comes to games. Make sure you make use of them. Buy new teaching tools from Taobao. Taobao. I think this is a Chinese app. It's not in Turkey. Buy new tools from Taobao. Yeah, you guys in China, you can do that. Me, I don't buy any instrument for my classroom. That's a job of the school. I can create from what they have already, but then I don't buy. I don't even have that money at all. Motivation. Change reward systems. Stars, stickers, points, stamps. Yeah, there's another type of reward you can use. There are some stamps. Schools always have them. My school has it in different colors, right? Those stamps, you can just put it on their palm, on their hands, behind their hands like this. You just give them the stamp like that. Kids like them extremely. And there are also some pens particularly for that. You can just draw a star on a kid's hand. They love that extremely. So some of those rewards are very important. Make sure you make use of them. Observe shy, active, sensitive, and outgoing kids and deal them accordingly. So in your classroom, don't expect to have kids which are bold all the time. There are some kids which are going to be very shy in the classroom. They don't want to talk. They really have something to say. They don't want to, but you understand, because they're shy. So you should know how to handle those kids. Okay. The main point here is you should just study your kids and know which one to tackle at what time. Okay, let's say you're asking a question in class. There are some kids who they will not want to reply in the first attempt. So just try to insist, try to convince them. Baby, you can do it. You can do it. Answer this question. I know you know this. So just do it. You understand? It's going to encourage a shy kid to be able to answer that question. And next we have praise effort over outcome. Yeah. Praise effort over outcome. This means that, okay, let's say you guys are drawing something, right? Everyone is drawing. Just the fact that that child has accepted to draw, you should praise them. And kids get better by you praising them. If you do not praise, you instead condemn, you're gonna discourage the child. Yeah, praise him like, wow, it is beautiful, very nice, but what do you think? You can just put a little dot here. You can just, those are the things kids like. But if you just come and say, it's not nice, what are you drawing, what type of nonsense drawing is that, you're discouraging that child. Please, teachers, don't do that. Encourage them more. Praise effort over outcome. The effort now is the fact that the child has accepted to do that work, and the outcome now is the fact that what he did is not nice, but you are praising him to make him do better. That's it. That's just the essence. Act like a kind grandma. A kind grandma. You know, grandmas are very kind. Like, they don't care which child is naughty, which one. They are just nice. So that's how you have to be as an ESL teacher. Patient, warm, and flexible. You have to be very patient. If you ever accept that you want to teach kids, see, You should learn patience if you don't have it naturally. It's very important. Yeah, you are going to be patient by force. Yeah, by force. Now he gave, I think, other tips for the first week. La la la. Start with energy and smile, and end on a positive note. Very important. Keep lessons short and engaging. That's the reason why our ESL lessons, they don't give us 1 hour 30 minutes for a lesson. No, most of our lessons are 25 minutes, 30 minutes, 35 minutes, 40 minutes, 45. I think the maximum is usually 45 minutes for an ESL lesson. That's the reason why they give it that short, because if you make it very long, my dear, you'll be wasting your time in there. Nobody will be listening to you. No one will understand whatever you're teaching. So make the lessons short and engaging. Don't force shy kids. Don't force them. Encourage young ones and include everyone. Yeah, like I said earlier, there are some kids who they'll they'll say they don't want to do it at the beginning, but just encourage them. And after your encouraging, after your encouragement, trust me, they are going to accept to do that exercise. In the beginning, focus more on entertainment than traditional teaching. This is directly to some of us who are from Africa. You know, our learning environment back there in Africa, we don't spend more time in gaming, laughing in class. Well, no, no, no. We go directly to teaching, but it's not the same thing out here. Here, we do more of entertainment. It's through the entertainment that our learners get what they have to get. Yeah. Than traditional teaching, to earn their trust and confidence and make them feel comfortable. I said this already. Call them closer to you, give them kisses, give them hugs, give them nice words, tell them beautiful things about themselves. They're gonna get closer to you. Be friendly and funny like Charlie. And be kind like a grandma. You have to be extremely funny. If I should even put the word silly, yeah, you must be silly. Yeah. If you need further tips or recommendations regarding classroom management, course selection, or any kind of teaching resources, feel free to join Moxie ESL groups. Will help you with everything you need. Enjoy your teaching. Yeah, so like I said, this writer was from Moxie ESL. This is someone who has been on the field before I even came in. So while I was teaching, it was kind of hard. I went on YouTube, I started looking for ESL teachers and all of that. I can't say I discovered him like immediately I started teaching. No, it took me like years to discover Moxie ESL. It took me years, and when I finally discovered him, my teaching became so easy. So make sure you check Moses ESL on in YouTube, and he also has a WhatsApp group for teachers. That's where we ask questions. If you have anything which you find very difficult for you, you ask, and sometimes if there's someone to help, they can help. If not, you move on. So that's all I had for today. And before I end this live video, I want to just encourage my new teachers. Guys, please take it easy on yourself. The first week is definitely going to be hard. Don't expect it very sweet and smooth. No, just give it time. Give it time and be patient. Trust me, everything is going to align. You're going to learn from your mistakes. Very important. I love you all. Remain blessed. Until I see you again, I remain your humble teacher, Alice. Remain blessed. Bye.